Hey, what's up, fellow traders? So this week's review comes from Thursday the 26th. I was initially looking short on the day after establishing a long position from the day prior, as I described in the review. We had an initial short bias on the day. Once we realized that bulls were much stronger than we were originally giving them credit for, we had the opportunity to flip our bias from short to long, recover some losses that we made earlier in the day, and gave us a potential really nice trade setup to work on in the future. So let's jump into it. We could review the trade, and we'll at the end we'll wrap up with some notes on how to improve it next time. All right, let's check it out. I have high and low of day marked off in blue, and overnight high and low marked off in orange. This is actually incorrect. This is overnight low, and this is my overnight high. Yeah, let's fix that up. Coming into this morning, we saw a little bit of a ascending wedge type look. I was looking for bulls, like midterm, I was looking for a bull continuation or a big bull move, or potential for a big bull move, with the way that we were shaping up on the 4-hour and the daily. As bears weren't seeing much follow through, we had a bit of a head and shoulders type look in here. So I was looking for us to test this previous key resistance level in the 1200s on NAS, and then maybe to test eventually up to this 1250 zone. This was a really key zone from last week, I believe. So into the morning, we were looking pretty good. I had the long base already covered because I had a swing from yesterday morning in pre-market. I grabbed a swing. Where are we here? I grabbed a swing in here, playing off this low, and then when we woke up this morning, I sold half of that position in pre-market to be risk-free. So I had the long covered, essentially. I was considering that to be my main position to look for longs, and then straight off the open, as we saw aggressive buying, I didn't want to be aggressive with a fish because bulls really hadn't proven anything at this point. We saw a bit of an ascending wedge type look on the hour and 4-hour. So then as we saw a run up into the overnight high as well as the high day prior, I started to look for a short opportunity. These are clear levels that I play many times, especially in kind of like range bound days. They're really reactive and offer really great shorting opportunities. So I had my first short here. I got stopped at on this wick. I then reattempted the short into this move on the 2-minute, expecting us to reject from this high day prior and then pull back. Even if it was just for a 2-minute higher low, would have given an opportunity to get risk-free. I had a partial cover of the position and then eventually got squeezed out of it. And then I tried to short it again against this 1200, just over the 1200 level or 12,000 level, sorry. Which again just overthrew it and then paused and then squeezed higher with no opportunity to get risk-free. So at that point I was at about 60% of a day loser and was looking at internals and recognizing it's more likely that we are in a bull domination type day. So if we zoom out to the 15-minute, we were extended to the 15-minute. I thought, okay, well, shorting is probably a fool's errand at this point because we're just going to continue to get squeezed higher as 2-minute and 5-minute just kind of squeezes higher, either in stair steps or in short little bull flags. So I thought, okay, we'll just want to instead look long on the first 15-minute or 5-minute consolidation. So in here on the first 5-minute consolidation, I started scaling in, albeit a bit too early, and this is something that I am taking notes on. For the 15-minute higher low bull move on a bull domination day, to look for the 1-minute trend change to mark that low. So on the 1-minute, if we go into here, oops, move that back. On this pullback, we had the opportunity to get long on this 2-minute higher low. So I had some scaled entries in here. I managed the position taking off a third. I re-added the third here with my stop under this low for the 15-minute higher low. And then I sold all of the position into this follow through here, not wanting to see any consolidation. I was still a bit nervous on the 15-minute and the hourly that we could see deeper consolidation than what we had. This is a bit aggressive, and in the future I'm going to look to sell a third of the position to manage risk, a third of the position into the known resistance, which is at this point high day, and then ride the final third position with a stop under the 5-minute higher low or even the 15-minute higher low to give that full opportunity to ride the trend and that bull domination momentum for the rest of the day. So all in all, I think I'd be like a 20% of a day loser or 10% of a day loser. So totally manageable. I'm glad I was able to switch directions and to get long in recognition of the bull domination day. And that's it. If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat below. Otherwise, catch you tomorrow. See ya. So as we saw, there's a really good opportunity on that day to flip our bias from initially looking short into the overnight high as well as the high day prior into that 1200 or 12,000 level, pardon me, and look for the opportunity to get long on the first 15-minute higher low. These days are definitely something I need to work on. There are almost days where we should be less active, looking for one cherry picking trade or letting long-term swing positions that we've hopefully already established play out. And in the future, I think it's really clear opportunity to manage that position as I overviewed it just at the end there in thirds. Take 1/3 off to manage risk, another third into and above new high of day, and then just trail that final 1/3 under 5 or 15-minute higher lows to maximize the opportunity for bulls, since we have such strong momentum for bulls to see continue new high day and to squeeze shorts. So that's it for this week. I had a really good week overall, but a 2.5 day maker net on the week, even though as an example that I just overviewed was a small loser. So I was really happy in my ability to keep those losers small and maximize the opportunities when they're there. So without further ado, I guess that's it for this week, and we'll catch you next week. All right, see ya. Bye.